Wild prospect specifically, I'm going to have to dial back here. I know we've got 2 for Finland. We've got Aron Kiviharju and Sebastian Swinney, which Swinney's probably not going to be making the final roster, I wouldn't think, but he's at least there for the summer competition. We got Ryder Ritchie for Canada. We don't have a Swede, which feels wrong. When's the last time the Wild didn't have a Swede in junior competition?
Yeah, I don't remember. It does feel wrong. I would imagine that Sebastian Swinney does make the World Junior team. Just again, like there's not a whole lot going for Finland in general, but I mean, like Swinney was on the team last year at the World Juniors, only played 1 or 2 games.
I'm not saying he won't, but he's far from a shoo-in, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, like returning guy, people were shocked. Not shocked because it's been Finland over the last few years, but like pretty surprised 2 years ago when he didn't make it in his draft year. But again, we've talked about this before. There was probably some mistakes made as far as where he was playing in his draft year. Like he probably was not ready to be playing Finnish Liiga hockey. And he played the majority of his time up there. When he plays U20, fits it well, plays like 26 minutes on his junior team. But yeah, I mean, I think he played 2 games last year, the World Junior, and didn't necessarily stand out positively or negatively. So pretty limited minutes. I'd imagine he's probably going to make the team, be on that third pair or an extra throughout the tournament. But Kiviharju stood out yesterday against USA, 2 assists for him. God, he's just so fun when he's playing on a team that he's playing like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Like he stands out. Like what he can do with the puck is very fun. Yeah. It's just, again, the big thing with him is going to be the size and skating combination. Like he's not big and he's not fast. So he is deceptive with the puck. He's got a ton of skill.
We're in a good spot though, where the Wild are going to be fairly set on the blue line for a bit. He's got time.
Yeah. He's
playing progress slowly and find his way to the NHL. And dude, if he can be the kind of guy that's, we'll call him, what's the opposite of light? Like when you say that someone's like this player light, is there like a reverse of that? What would you call that?
I mean, heavy. That would be a weird way to.
He is a Calen Addison heavy. That's what I'm hoping for him. Can he be a third pairing guy that can play first or second power play unit and play sheltered-ish minutes on the third pairing, but also contribute to moving the puck up the ice? I think that's what you're hoping for with an Aron Kiviharju. And again, I think the path being a little delayed is very positive for him, both given the injury history, but also given the size aspect. I think he's a guy. Jason, I don't know if I'd go with on steroids, because that we're talking like way better, way juiced up. I'm just like, when you say someone's like this player light, it's just like a slight knockdown. I'm looking for a slight notch up, and I don't know if heavy's the right answer, but we'll go with it for now, Z.
Yeah, but he's got, like you said, he's got a long runway in terms of just this time. And by the time there's going to be like a legit opening for him, he will have played a ton of pro hockey in Finland, which is pretty, especially like defensively, it's very translatable, like as far as to the NHL. And I mean, again, he looked really good as the season went on an okay IFK team. Mm-hmm. And he had like throughout the season, he had spurts of like 6, 7, 8 games where he was playing 25 minutes, got a couple points. Like, again, really good on the power play, can rip a puck. And it's just really smart. He's got a ton of skill. So it's just there's going to be an issue with the size and skating. Like, it's going to be something he's going to have to navigate. But like, given that long runway, he's going to have played a ton of pro hockey in Finland by the time like there is an opening for him. So that's going to be good.
God bless Jason and Cosgrove giving us all the options. We got Calen Addison plus, Calen Addison 2.0, and Calen value added Addison. I'm going to go with Calen value Addison. That's how we do it.
Value Addison. Yeah, there you go.
Let's just save syllables, condense it. But yeah, I think he's a guy that's, if healthy, a shoe-in for the Finland roster, and I think he's going to be a fun one to watch come tournament.
I mean, he's probably going to be their captain. I mean, wasn't he?
Right.
There was a captain last year, so He's going to be playing 26,
He was their
27
captain,
minutes.
wasn't he?
He's going to be playing a ton.
We were supposed to have him for an interview on Wednesday when Isha and I go, and apparently he's sick. So maybe Saturday. Fingers crossed. Because that's a guy that not only is he like talented, like that kid can talk.
He's got the personality, dude. Oh yeah,
he does. And I just want to dive into like, did you plan ahead when you went up to Billy G, or was that like off the cuff when you said?
He was just fuming, for sure.
I was buzzing. I saw red. I don't even know what I said. What did I say?
Did I punch him?
Oh man. I think the biggest one though, and the one that everyone's interested in, Ryder Ritchie. What is the likelihood of him being on Team Canada in December?
I mean, obviously, the fact that he's invited here, he's playing with Lindstrom and Spence today, and that Canada Red versus Canada White. I mean, he's
hurt that McKenna loves playing with him.
Right. I mean, yeah, he's played with a lot of, again, like he's played with Lindstrom in Medicine Hat, McKenna in Medicine Hat.
Well, it's funny for me too, man, because I feel like I'm not going to say this is the majority by any stretch, but you see enough people that are like, oh, yeah, Ryder Ritchie, of course he puts up points. He plays with good players. Like, no, dude. He is the epitome of can play with good players. Like, not everybody can be plopped in with a generational talent and fit. Like, you look at, this is not a fair comparison at all, but just to illustrate the point, so much talk about Sidney Crosby and all the wingers that have been tested out with him. There are guys that know how to play with that kind of talent. There are others that I don't care how talented you are, they just don't know how to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And early, smaller sample between injuries and like he's bounced around teams, but Ryder Ritchie is showing early propensity for being a guy that can play with elite players. And that shouldn't be discounted or held against him. Like, it's actually a benefit.
Yeah, I mean, gotta remember too, like he has like legit, like this is a legit player. Like he's a legit high upside.
But see, he was taken in the
prospect.
second round. He sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
You
but I mean,
had
like
him, I think 29 or 30 in your rankings. So
yeah, and I mean, again, in that draft year, was it 24? Yeah, 24. I mean, he's right around a point per game on a really bad Prince Albert team where he's basically by himself. I mean, like, I remember just like writing about him, talking about him, like one of the smoothest, flashiest players in that draft class in general. So it's not like this is just like, oh yeah, of course he's going to go somewhere and like just produce. Like he is a legit player. And I mean, he had his injury issues, last year leading up to the World Juniors and everything. And people got to remember too, he was a Team Canada guy for the link of the U18s. Like he's been a Team Canada guy. He's just had like that really bad injury last year that like obviously did not help his stock. So I'd imagine he's got a good chance of making this team. Where he plays in lineup, I don't know, but given the fact too that there's gonna be some of these guys, well, a good chunk of these players from Team Canada last year probably aren't gonna be coming back because they are gonna have to like change the way they build out this roster. But a lot of these guys will be playing in the NHL anyway. So like guys like, Easton Cowan, like there's going to be players who are going to be vying for NHL spots. And if that's the case, they're probably not going to be going back to World Juniors. I think Cowan aged out anyways, but I can't remember how old he is, but maybe he's got one more year. But yeah, I'd say Ryder Ritchie's got a decent chance of making the team. You plop in your middle six, you got a legit high upside, tons of skill, can shoot, can pass, make plays, super flashy, really smooth, good skater. Like he can give you everything offensively. So there's no reason he can't make this team. And against the fact that he's invited here to be playing with guys like Spence and Lindstrom, who are in all likelihood going to be playing for Team Canada in the World Juniors, I think that bodes well.
Shoot, pass, and score.